everybody, I'm here today to show you and tell you how to minimize gum recession at home. I'll be going over 6 methods that actually work, so let's get right into the video. Just for full clarification, I am not a dentist, I am not a dental hygienist, but one of my closest friends is a dental hygienist, and I asked her what people can do at home to minimize their gum recession, and what I can do at home to minimize my own gum recession, and these are the things that she told me. So, like I said, I am not in the dental industry, but she is, and these are the things that she said. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, let's get right into the video. Number 1, brush 3 times per day with a fluoride toothpaste. I know that it's difficult to brush 3 times per day, but you can at least try and brush 3 times per day on some days. Maybe the days that you're not working, maybe the days that you can try and brush your teeth on your lunch break at work. Try and brush 3 times per day as often as possible. Use a fluoride toothpaste. It's great for your overall dental health, your overall oral hygiene and oral health. So definitely do it, okay? Number 2, try to use an electronic toothbrush. Electronic toothbrushes are simply the best because you cannot brush as fast as they can, right? Switching to an electronic toothbrush was one of the best dental hygiene moves that I ever made. My mouth is overall better. It is in better oral condition just because I switched to an electric toothbrush. Literally, within a week of using an electric toothbrush, my mouth was completely different, okay? For the better, okay? So with that being said, they do cost a little bit more money. It is more costly than using a regular toothbrush, but can you really put a price on your oral health, right? In my opinion, it's totally worth it. Definitely worth doing it. Number 3, quit smoking if you smoke. Number 1, like obviously within the number 3 of quit smoking if you smoke, part 1 of it is if you quit smoking, it's going to be better for your overall lung health, bodily health, life health, everything, lifestyle, everything's going to be better. But the second part is that it will improve your oral hygiene, your oral health. You know, both of my parents were smokers for basically their whole lives, and they quit about 15 years ago now, give or take. I'm so proud of them for quitting. They did an incredible job. I actually did a video on how to quit smoking using their method that worked for them. So if you are struggling with it, go search up my video on how to quit smoking. Go search for my channel name and type in how to quit smoking, and you can probably use that method. It will probably help you because it worked for my parents. It worked wonders for them. They tried everything else. It didn't work until they tried this method. So I made a video about it. But when you quit smoking, your gums will be overall in better shape. Your teeth will be overall in better shape. Everything about your oral health will be overall in better shape. Definitely do it. It'll be one of the best decisions you'll have ever made in your life. Number 4, do a saltwater rinse occasionally. You shouldn't do a saltwater rinse like all the time. I don't know if it's bad for you, right? It's just saltwater, but I wouldn't recommend doing it all the time because, you know, it does take time and you are gargling with salt water. Like I said, I don't know if it's bad for you, but I do a saltwater rinse about once a month. If there's no oral problems, I'll still saltwater rinse once a month. Just put some salt in a glass of water, stir it up, gargle it, and spit it out, right? Just like rinse your mouth with it. And I also do it on demand if I ever have a canker sore, a cut in my mouth, if my gums are ever hurting or anything like that. So doing a saltwater rinse just gets rid of the bacteria in your mouth. Definitely a good idea if you want to minimize your gum recession. Number 5, try drinking green tea. Green tea is linked to oral hygiene. Now, green tea is a caffeinated beverage, so be sure that you are drinking it in moderation to your own levels of comfort. For myself, I love coffee. I have 2 cups of coffee a day. Okay, pretty much every day I'll have 2 cups of coffee. On occasion I'll have 1, but pretty much every day I'll have 2 cups of coffee. And when I have 1 cup of coffee, I'll usually have a different caffeinated beverage in the evening. So I'll have maybe a can of pop sometimes, that's a little bit caffeinated. Or I'll have a green tea, or I'll have a different caffeinated beverage. So it's maybe like I'll have a cappuccino, which is a different type of coffee and stuff like that. But essentially, for myself, when I have green tea, I substitute it for my regular caffeine. I don't have green tea in addition to my regular caffeine. I'll substitute my regular cup of coffee for a cup of green tea. So I'm still consuming basically the same amount of caffeine. So it's a caffeinated beverage. Use your judgment. Only drink as much as you feel comfortable. And if you don't want to drink green tea, don't drink it. But like I said, if you're drinking other caffeinated teas, try maybe considering green tea because it is linked to oral hygiene in a couple of studies that I ended up looking up. And yeah, like I said, in general, it's just a good beverage for your overall health. With that being said as well, there are many benefits to drinking green tea on a side note. Lastly is number 6, which is don't forget to floss. And no, I'm not talking about the floss dance. I'm talking about flossing your teeth. I floss once a day. I went most of my life not flossing at all. And I chose to try and floss once a day. By flossing once a day, my teeth are in so much better shape. My gums are in so much better shape. So I figured figure once a day is better than 0 for me, but I recommend people flossing twice a day. I'm going to try and incorporate a second flossing in my daily routine. It is on my list of things to do. Life is busy. I'm very forgetful because I have so many things to remember. But with that being said, there are no excuses. Try and floss. At least try and floss once a day, because the plaque that sits between your teeth when you don't floss, that's essentially the plaque that's going to eat away at your gums, that's going to recess the gums, okay? And you don't want gum recession, because getting that recession back is like a whole different story, whole different set of things that you have to consider. So with that being said, don't forget to floss, at least floss once a day at the minimum. That's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.